Yurt, let's get to it. Today we using the small girl with big swords, Revenant, and about to teach this madness spamming bitch a lesson. Let's get straight to it. Setting it off, we get right with the Lord, and then jump this man in the fort next door with Sebastian, and we scoop up a stone sword key while we're at it. I figured I might as well use it, and I got to jump in this omen with my summons, and I can't lie, that man was fighting. He beat me the fuck up and stole my runes. After coming back, I scooped my runes and got out of there and hit up another church before the storm came in. After getting holy again, I was feeling good, but I immediately got raided by a plague of locusts, but fuck it, and I had to slide on that omen and get my get back. This time went way smoother and we fucked that man up. And now it was time to go get that stupid moth that's trying to steal my levels, and after finding him we were just slapping him around. This fight is incredibly easy and the moth doesn't even fight back. But I stood still for too long and got a level stolen, but we took him out and kept it pushing. On the way to the moth, I passed a lion, and because I still had some time, I ran back over there and got to dancing with the beast. Revenant summons are actually good, and we just get to jump in this lion and beat him up and ran up our runes a little bit more. And real quick, I took out the boss at the ruins next to the tree before the first night came. The first night boss is the spider from Dark Souls 2 with 2 heads who is just super annoying. She isn't even hard and doesn't hit hard, you just have to hit the head or you're not going to do any damage. Also, there's a bunch of little spiders all around that are trying to jump on you, which is just not cool. I really am liking this beast spell that I found, and just spammed this spell on the 2 heads and knocked her ass out, and we waited for the sun to rise for day 2. Started day 2, we run to the nearby Everjail and immediately start getting jumped by 3 banished knights. It took a while and I did a lot of running around, but eventually I took one of the knights out and got him to join my side, and we just jumped the last bit. Revenant's ability to gain summons when you kill enemies is dope and really makes clearing groups of enemies a lot easier. With that over, we get our prayer on, scoop up a Wending Grace from the merchant, and hit the bottom of the castle. The boss down here is no chance for me, Sebastian, and my beast spell. The best part about the summons to me is that they take a lot of aggro, and I can just spam my little spells with no repercussions. And we beat up this fraud pretty easily. Time to dance with the king of the castle, and it's just a reindeer, and once again we use the tried and true strategy of using my summons and getting in behind the boss and just firing away. This reindeer stood no chance and we just whoop his ass, and his runes got us up to level 14. And just to ensure that we hit 15, we take out another little lion at a camp on the way to the Night 2 boss. Night 2 boss time, and it's a Death Riper, who is normally pretty tough. My strategy here was to just be aggressive as fuck and attack as much as possible and stay close up on him. Sebastian did his thing and held off the bird for most of the fight, and I managed to get a stance break from all the headshots I was giving him. The best part about this spell I'm spamming is that it takes like no FP and I can use it for the entire fight. The boss barely even targeted me and I was able to take him out much easier than I thought it would be. With that boost of confidence, we hit level 15, buy our second Wending Grace, and prepare to take out the demon behind the boss door. Alright, let's talk about this godforsaken boss. He's got a bunch of combos, magic, AoE shit, he's got it all. First things first, I'm sure you already know, but do not make a deal with this devil. So Revenant's best ability is that she uses summons that can take a lot of the aggro away, and I have 3 revives essentially, so I'm not too concerned with getting hit a lot. My game plan is to use the frozen needle I have to proc frostbite as often as possible while my summons take the aggro away from me. Cause I know I'm gonna get hit a lot this fight, so it's basically gonna be if I can proc frostbite enough times before he kills me 3 times. And with that game plan in mind, let's give this man a piece of our mind.
The time is right.
Boom! We took down this madness spamming bitch and can finally move on. Thanks for watching. Peace out.